Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mark. In this video I wanted to talk about all the aspects of us, our soul fragments, these other frequency versions of us living in other realms right in the now. How do we relate to them? How do we meet up with them? How does that all work? So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I release new videos. So today I had an interesting visitation from my main spirit guide. He came through and he showed me a vision that I have actually seen before. I think I talked about it in a past video, of a doorway with a lot of souls lined up just waiting to come through. And what this vision represents are the aspects of me, of my soul, that are waiting for me to open the doorway and acknowledge them and allow them to come through and experience what we are going through here in this ascension process, this birthing of new earth. There are so many fragments that would love to come through, that are waiting just in line to come through, for me to hold the space here, to use this vessel, this body, to hold the space for them to come through and heal the aspects of them that need healing. And as they do this, they get to experience this marvelous ascension of Gaia and the process that we are all going through. So I see this vision, I have this knowing that they're all waiting, and some more information came through with that. It was very interesting. Sometimes I'll have these physical pains, right? They'll, like maybe my lower back, or I'll have aches, joint pain, whatever it may be, things like that. And I've noticed that the more I drift out of alignment, the more I'm in my programming, the more I'm in my ego, the more these pains seem to persist. They get louder, okay? It feels worse. Now, when I make that shift back to heart-centered, when I get back into alignment, when I get my energy flowing and breathe with that energy, every pain vanishes, just vanishes. So my guide was talking to me today. He was telling me that these other aspects of me have come forth to be healed. They want to be able to heal the things that maybe they were not able to heal when they were incarnate, okay, in whatever reality that they were in. They had aspects that needed healing. So we're here during this time of ascension to be able to hold space and bring our fragments through, our aspects of our soul through, and integrate them. And we do this by healing them. Okay, we hold the space, we hold the energy, we hold the light. They step in through, and through us they can heal. Okay, so how do they do this? Well, we start to notice these areas of density in our body. We've gone down, a lot of us, the emotional route, right? We'll have these stories come up, we'll have these triggers, maybe some dense emotions, some anxiety, some anger, some fear, whatever comes up. That's one way. We have these aspects of us are coming through and they're showing us something. Our soul is always showing us something that we need to bring awareness to. So we work on these emotions. Well, sometimes it's not just emotional trauma or emotional pain, it's physical pain. And we're being shown, when we have this physical pain, to be called back to our body. Our awareness needs to come back to the body. So when we get out of alignment, we have shut that door, so to speak. And these aspects, our soul's energy, these fragments can't live through us. They can't come here to finish their journey, to heal, to reintegrate with us and go through this ascension process right here, right now. So we drift out of alignment. We start to feel these pains because it's these aspects of us, our soul's energy is calling us back home to the body. We need to bring awareness back to the body. So when we do this, we bring consciousness to these pains within our body, the soreness, the joints, whatever may be chronic stuff going on. And when we do that, we bring awareness to it. We could get energy moving into these areas through our breath work, through meditating, focusing our awareness, the light of our consciousness, into these areas where we're feeling this pain and bringing consciousness to it. So when we bring our awareness to these areas, we are creating space and raising the density of these areas within our body. And we are allowing these aspects of us that need healing to come through, have the frequency raised, and heal. Okay, so that's what's really happening with these types of things. We always, like I said, we're always focused, on the emotional triggers, that emotional pain, the emotional suffering. But when we look at the pain, the physical pains in the body, really what those represent are these dense energetic blockages that we haven't dealt with on the emotional level. We have buried them. We haven't processed them. They've been buried deep within our tissue. Okay, and as we start to work on our emotions, as we start to heal these things, we enliven our DNA. Our DNA wakes up, more of our DNA, and density is released, and we create more space. We're able to ground more of our soul. And these are those fragments of us that are waiting to come in, our soul aspects, our higher self, however you want to term it. So when you feel these chronic types of situations within your body, work with it. Just as I've said in the past, we want to dive into the dense emotions, to the fear, the anxiety, dive in and sit with it and love it, feel it, let it be, and you'll feel it yield. When we feel these chronic pains and things like that, our mind wants to go off and say that there's something wrong. Okay, well, what we want to do with these is we want to dive into them. We want to bring our awareness to them. We want to really accept them. We want to allow them to be. We want to sit with it. We want to focus our attention on it. We want to breathe with it, breathe into it, visually get that energy moving up and down and through these areas, because then we build circuitry there and we're able to allow more of our soul's energy to step into our body, to integrate with us and experience the very thing that we came here to do. So it was an interesting vision, an interesting conversation today. Kind of came out of the blue. And I just want to throw this out there too. I was driving to my office this morning and noticed a light in the sky. It was clear. And the light was there. I looked, thought maybe it was a star, and then it flashed out, just went out. So from the beginning of the day this morning, from just my ride into work, sometimes these things happen and you have these little signals that you're going to have an extraordinary day. And just as to hold true to that, as the day progressed, things started happening. And then next thing I know, I'm in this conversation with my guide. And this information is just flowing through. So wanted to share that with you guys. So hopefully this video resonated with you. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already subscribed to my channel. If you guys try this, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know how it worked for you. Like I've said, I've had situations where I've moved into alignment and everything goes away. So we've all heard of spontaneous healings and situations like that, these things happening, and it's a very similar type of thing. Now, I'm not giving medical advice because I'm not a doctor. I'm speaking from my experience. I'm speaking from what I was told from my guide. So give that a shot with some of your aches and pains and things like that, and see how that helps. So get that energy flowing. It's going to allow more of you to come through right here, right now. So until next time, guys, love and light.